The dangerous heat wave across the south turning deadly.
Festival has been cancelled.
This heat wave is taking its toll with more than a dozen people rushed to hospital.
Shattering all-time heat records.
First ever red warning for extreme heat.
Intensified by global warming.
Pregnant women and the elderly are at serious risk.
This is possibly our new normal.
Most of the time we lie down on the tiles because of the hotness of this weather.
They found 45 people dead. The preliminary cause of death is hyperthermia.
The medical examiner says the people who died since Friday ranged from ages 44 to 97.
We're under attack, and the weapon is the weather.
You may have probably heard about the heat wave. I mean, you've seen it in the news. You may have felt it. Football matches now have cooling time. Festivals are on hold because few people died due to the heat wave. In some places, it's becoming more extreme. But do you also know that the heat wave is not slowing down anytime soon? The earth is getting farther from the sun. It's supposed to not be so hot. Rather, it's becoming more intense. I was feeling the heat wave today. It was so extreme, and I started researching about it, and I found out something very scary. I want to show you something. 3 degrees. Yes, 3 degrees is what it takes the world to go from this to this. You've seen it in Hollywood movies. It's scary if the world global warming hits 3 degrees. Since the Industrial Revolution, we've gone from 1 degree to 1.2 degrees. Today is heat wave. Tomorrow could be the rising ocean. Heat wave occurs when the temperature keeps rising 3 days to what it used to be. When the high pressure air keeps recycling in a particular spot for so long. Should you be worried about the heat wave? Yes, you should be. When you feel heat inside, you start bringing out sweat on the outside, which evaporates. But when the air outside the environment is so high, there's no way for evaporation to take place successfully. So you start burning from inside out. Every year, the heat wave keeps rising, but the governments of many nations keep making the same mistake. You prepare for a heat wave, making policies before the heat wave starts. A country that learnt the hard way is France. You see, French government never made preparation for the heat wave until the heat wave killed 1,400 people.
Nearly 1,500 people died in France this summer due to 2 record-breaking heat waves, according to the country's health ministry.
The Nigerian government did the same. We started getting warning about the heat wave when the heat wave has already started. Studies have shown that people that suffered most from the heat wave in 2023 were people who lived in rural areas. So away from all the scary facts, how do you stay cool during the heat wave? I mean, you're thinking about AC and refrigerators, right?
Yes, quiet is the word for this new 1954 RCA air conditioner.
Air conditioners and refrigerators changed the world, creating huge economic expansion and transforming how food and medicines are transported. But air conditioners are one of the major causes of global warming. You're probably watching this video from the comfort of your home where you have the AC running. You're also a contributing factor to the heat wave. Yes, you. It's a toxic relationship, you and the heat wave. This is how it works. The electricity connecting to your AC is powered by fossil fuel, contributing to global warming. The AC has hydrofluorocarbons, which is released to the atmosphere, bringing the world closer to 3 degrees. And when it gets closer to 3 degrees, what you get is heat waves and rising ocean.
This morning, a new study warns sea levels are rising in the south, accelerating rapidly since 2010.
It's all connected. You, the heat wave, fossil fuel, global warming, you're in serious soup. Yes, including me. I have my AC on and we can't help it. According to data, we have 2 billion ACs in the world. Guess which country has the highest number of ACs? Uncle Sam, the United States. As the heat wave increases every year. The demand for AC also increases, which contributes hugely to global warming. So we are in a trap.
This Lowe's in Burbank has been packed with people. In fact, the portable AC units are sold out.
Luckily for us, according to NASA, the Earth is moving farther away from the sun. I mean, in July this year, the sun will be at its farthest. What if this wasn't the case? Everyone is just gonna be baked. You may be glad right now that we're gradually moving away from the heat wave season, but you shouldn't be so excited because the floods are coming. That's another story for another day. You see the 3 degrees we're trying to avoid? A lot of governments are not doing much to stop the world from getting to 3 degrees. We need to stop burning fossil fuel. You may have heard about global warming, climate change, and all that, pretty words. We all have a role to play to help protect the world from getting to 3 degrees. Because when that comes, it's not going to be a Hollywood movie. It will be reality at your doorstep.
Situation we are witnessing now is the demonstration that climate change is out of control. If we persist in delaying key measures that are needed, I think we are moving into a catastrophic situation.
Thank you very much for watching today's video, and until next time, bye for now. Fun fact, do you remember the story of the Chinese spy balloon? Yeah, the one they said came from China, flew all over USA.
Earlier this year, the nation was captivated by a Chinese spy balloon drifting across North America.
It was a controversy then.
China doubling down, issuing some strong words after the US downed the balloon?
Turns out, some smart students were trying to find solution to the weather. So they were carrying out an experiment called solar geoengineering. It's like flying something to release gases on the cloud so that when the sun hits on Earth, it bounces back to the space. So this was the experiment they were trying to carry out to prevent the Earth from getting too hot. Do you think it's going to be a smart idea to build something around the cloud to protect the Earth from having too much impact of the sun? Do you think governments of different countries will like the idea because countries have different type of weather? Or do you think this is going to lead to global geopolitical tension and conflict? What do you think about solar geoengineering? Do you think it's going to be a solution in future against heat wave? Let me know in the comment section below. Bye. To see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.